Hey, welcome once again to an episode of the B-Movie Bunker. This week we're looking at one that I've been actually waiting for a while to be able to watch here. It's another Japanese one. It's Negative Happy Chainsaw Edge. Now, okay, the title doesn't tell you a whole lot, and except that there's a chainsaw, and you kind of get that. This is a movie that really misled me from what I was expecting. I mean, I should have been leery when Fangoria gave it high marks, because Fangoria so often is way off base when it comes to their reviews on movies. They give way too many thumbs up to things that that don't deserve them. So, how this movie misled me was this. This is the description that I was given about it. And this is from the filmmakers themselves. This isn't like someone told me. This is what I read in their description of the movie. Yusuke is a teenage slacker who is mourning the death of a friend of his who died on a motorcycle accident. And he's looking for some kind of purpose or meaning in life, which he finds when he meets young Eri, who is this young Japanese schoolgirl who every night has to battle this giant chainsaw-wielding maniac, or monster, depending on how you look at it. Now that alone sounds like it should be a brilliant movie. Japanese schoolgirl with swords and throwing knives and all that stuff. Big chainsaw monster. Oh, how can this not be good? The way it's not good, the movie was never really sure what it wanted to be. It wasn't really the kind of action-y kind of comedy, you know, with the excessive, like, way over the top type gore that I'm used to from films such as like Machine Girl or Robo Geisha. This one didn't really know if it didn't really want to be that. It didn't really want to be this dark comedy. It didn't really want to be a romance. It didn't really want to be a coming of age. It kind of was trying to be all these different things, but not really succeeding at any of them. So there's that. The movie didn't know what it wanted, and by that, I didn't know what I was watching, because it was confused itself. Therefore, I was confused. And I mean, I'm sure that there are some things, just me not being Japanese and not fully understanding Japanese culture, that there are things that I miss. Little subtleties possibly in the actual interaction between Yusuke and Eri. I'm sure I missed some of that. But even still, the movie didn't know what it wanted to be. You do get some brilliant wire work and some pretty cool fight scenes. The problem is the fight scenes, there aren't enough of them. It's very short, and very often it's like, you know, the night comes, hey, there's the monster, and boom, they cut right to them walking away after having defeated it. You don't get to see most of the fights. So the ones you do see are brilliant, but then the rest of it is just like, you're going like, oh, you see them walk away, you're like, I just missed something awesome here. So now I have to picture in my head, and I'm like, oh, okay, I suppose, but I can imagine on my own. I don't need to watch a movie to imagine something. If I want to imagine, I'll just daydream. So there was that. So I don't know. It just, this is the type of thing. It built me up, and I mean, part of that was me too, because I first heard about this movie when it came out like 2.5 years ago, and I've had to wait till now to be able to find it. You know, where I could watch it as an American. You know, here, not in Japan. So I mean, part of it was me, but part of it was them for misleading me on what this movie was actually about. And that's what movies do a lot, and studios do that a lot. I mean, you watch a trailer. There are a lot of trailers out there. If you just remember the trailer, the movie's brilliant. Oh my God. One I did earlier, Priest. Just seen the trailer. The movie looks pretty fucking kick-ass. However, every good scene in the movie was in that 2-minute trailer. The rest of the movie is shit. And I'm not saying this movie was shit. It's just, it's not at all what I was led to believe it was. And that alone was enough to really make it less enjoyable for me. And I even watched this one twice to try to see, maybe I just missed something. And I mean, yeah, there's the whole Yusuke and Eri both coming to terms with their lives. Yeah, okay, fine, but if I had known that going in, then maybe I would have felt differently about it. But it's not what I was led to believe. And that's not what the cover shows. The cover shows you the girl with and the guy with the chainsaw. So, scale of 1 to 10, this is like, okay, it's a long, you're having a long, and you're like in a double shift at work. And you're just waiting to get home because you know that your mom or wife or whoever it is, husband, whoever does the cooking, cook something amazing. You're pretty sure because they're a great cook. You're like, hey, I'm looking forward to getting home and eating, you know, whatever they left for me. And then you get home and you're rummaging through the fridge trying to find. You find this Tupperware container, and you're like, all right, this must be it. And you don't want to wake them up because it's too late at night. So you open this thing up, and like, what is this? I don't know what this is. And they said, hey, I made a surprise for you tonight. So you're thinking, well, I don't know what it is, and you eat it, and it may actually be good food, but you don't know because you spend so much time focusing on trying to figure out what it is you're eating, you don't actually get to enjoy it. And that's what this one is. You spend so much time trying to figure out what the movie's trying to be that you can't enjoy the movie itself. Even the second time through, I'm still trying to figure out what are they trying to do? What are they trying to accomplish? So, it was, So, I don't know. It just, you might want to check it out, but I mean, it's if you miss this one, it's not a big deal. A couple of cool wire scenes. You get that in a lot of movies. So, that's all I got for this week. Next week, whoa, is it, Zombie Wars. I've done a couple zombie movies before. I can already tell you, this is the worst zombie film I've ever seen. Ever. And yeah, there's the Zombie One with Satan, which actually technically is worse. But that wasn't so much zombie. Yeah, never mind. This movie was just awful. But, it's kind of fun awful. So, we'll see. Until then, stay safe out there.